Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Good evening. Happy Monday.
Yes, good evening. Happy Monday, everybody. Hello.
Hi.
All right.
As in? She got some
Evening,
issues.
everyone. Good evening. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from wherever you're watching us live from. And we're so happy that you're joining us again for this live discussion and conversation. And with my lovely ladies here. And we are so excited to share with you today, which is investments. Why do you have to invest to start business out there? Once you make up your mind, your mindset is shifted. You have to take a leap to start the journey. So, and we're here to discuss invest to our community. And I hope you have your pen and paper handy to take out some notes. And I'm gonna start by introducing every one of our lovely ladies here live. And let's dive right into it. From left, which is your right, Haiti.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. Hello, everybody. Good evening in the neck of my wood. Hello, beautiful ladies.
Yes.
Thank you, Sis Asin. Here is evening. So good evening to all of you. And for those of you who are watching this live, thank you for being here. And for those of you who are watching this, catch us on the replay. Thank you for watching. And we hope that we can give you some value for this live chat with our business partners globally, because we are global here. Actually, Canada and US are here with you guys today. So hello, and welcome to our 7th episode. So again, my name is Heidi. I am based here in the US with my family, 3 kids with me, store assistant by manager, and a proud digital business owner, just like these ladies. Back to you, sis. Go ahead, sis Noreen.
That's awesome. And beautiful. And the next is Dorian.
Hi, hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to the other side of the world. I'm Doreen. I'm a dietitian by profession, and I'm mom of 4 grown-up children. And of course, I'm a proud digital business entrepreneur and owner. So, guys, check it out and wait. And what's us tonight? Sis Ezin, back to you.
Thank you so much, Doreen. And I'm going to pass it along to my beautiful sister here, Selma, to introduce yourself briefly.
Hi, good evening, ladies. I'm Anselmo from Canada, actually globally. My profession is logistics and supply chain. I'm a mom of 3 beautiful children, and I'm also a proud digital business owner. Happy Family Day to my Canadian watchers.
Oh,
Yeah.
See you.
Amazing.
Yeah. Today is
Yes, happy
President's
Family
Day
Day
also.
here in
that's true.
Canada. And I want to pass it along to May.
Yes. Hi. Good evening, everyone. Good morning in the other part of the globe. This is May Santa Ana, based here in Chicago. Happy President's Day, actually, here in Chicago, in the U.S.
Yes.
So I am a mom of 2. I am also a nurse by profession, a full-time one, but still doing this business, and a proud digital entrepreneur. Thank you, Sis SM.
Excellent. Last but not the least, a lovely sister here. Sister, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay, hello, good evening from my side. Hello, ladies. Hello, our viewers. Glad to be here once again. Thanks for coming to join us weekly for few past week now that we've been coming on this live session. By way of introduction, my name is Foluke. I'm originally from Nigeria, currently residing in Canada. I am an accountant by career, but I work as certification officer. I'm mom to three and a wife as well. And on the side, I run this digital business to supplement my household earning. And I give it back to you, our hosts.
It's
Thank you
Esin.
so much. Thank you, lovely ladies. I appreciate that brief introduction. And so, right now, just like our topic says, investment, why we have to invest to business. Every business out there, there is a capital, there is an investment that you need to put in to jumpstart your business. And with this online business in a box where everything is pretty much set up for you with just a little commitment from your end. And that's what we're about to break down for you wasting much time. And I will like for Sis May to start up first. I'll randomly select how we're gonna go about it
Okay.
and a little flavor to it. So Miss
Okay.
May, go ahead, please, sis.
Okay, thank you, Sis SM. So for me, why do we have to invest in any kind of businesses, right? So as we all know, our work, our job, or what we call job, is not already a security. And if you think that that is your investment, you have to be fear on that, right? So having a digital business or having a business is because you want to pursue some dreams, you want to secure your family, you want to secure a safety net in the future, and actually in the present time, actually, right? Um, we invest not only monetary, but we invest in our belief in ourselves that we can do that particular business that you will start on. We invest our time. We also invest focus in this kind of business because this business is not like a small one. It is really a big and limitless business if you want to start. As a nurse, I know that it feels like we're trading time most of the time. And I know most of us are still working in a full-time work, but through the through the business that we have now the option, meaning having an investment is not only to have to gain monetary, but also an option for you to have a choices. Like if you want to go for travel, you will able to go without asking any permission already because you have the extra time, extra expenses for your travel, and that is a good one in the first way of having an investment. So in the digital business that we are doing, as we all know, that business needs a investment. So don't be afraid to invest because as long as you know that the business that you are going to jump into is a legit one. And we are able and we are proud, I am proud to be part of this online community that we have, a business community, because we file taxes every year. So meaning in that case, you won't say that this business is a CEM. If you want to learn more, you can jump in, and I will pass this one to Sis Esim so that she can ask also the other business partners of ours on how they will point of view in the why we have to invest in this digital and online business. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sister May. Explain. I love what you said there. You're not investing in the business, we are also investing in ourselves. So we shouldn't look at it like we are just out there just to invest on a business. You're also investing on your mindset. And like we said earlier, this is a business in a box. Investment in there is not even that much, to be honest with you, for franchise kind of business. It's not that much compared to what you're actually getting. So the product line, courses, everything you will get out of the pay the investment is mind blowing, and you need to click on any one of our. There's a link that below our names you can always go into to have a look at it for yourself and see for yourself, because we can't really explain the benefits of it all here within the next couple of minutes. We always encourage you to click on any one of our links here and go look at it more in detail. So that being said, I'm going to forward it over to Sister Heidi.
All right. So, hello, everybody, and thank you to our 3 million viewers out there. Hi, Sydney, and hi to everybody. All right. So, welcome back, everyone, and happy to be with you here again today. So, today's topic is very important, especially to all business owners worldwide with us over here. This is very important topic. All right. Investment. So, what are we talking about? Investment. Why? But first of all, let's dig in. What is the meaning of investments? All right. So today we're talking about very important, as I said, investing in your online business. Before anything else, let's define our investments, what it really means. So investment simply means putting in resources today. So whether it's time, money, energy, or learning, with the expectation of growth in the future, not now, in the future. So that's what is meant by investment. So you cannot join the business now and get the results tomorrow. So, right, that is basically in any kind of business that you're going to do, in any kind of business, either business, you're investing in your time, money, energy, and learning. It's the expectation of growth in the future, not today. Okay, so it's not just spending, it's positioning us to the coming future. All right, so and when it comes to our online business, investment is what separates a hobby from a real asset. So many beginners think investing only means money, right? But it's not. We do investing time to learn new skills, investing in mentorship or guidance, like into our community, we have mentorship over there. So investing in tools and system, like what we have in our system into our online business, investing in personal growth as well. Every serious business reinvest to grow, guys. Even large companies. What are large companies that we know? What? Amazon and whatever big companies that we have there. They invest and build their success by continuously reinvesting into system, technology, and expansion, right? So growth requires input. You have to put something from yourself, from you, from us, either your money, your effort, time, and either you want to learn skills, as I've said earlier, right? So why you have to invest? First, because it builds skills. Your greatest asset isn't your website, it's your skills set. When you learn marketing, communication, branding, what else? You increase your earning potentials long term. Skills pays you over and over and over again. Like, for example, you know how to sing. You can sing, you can develop that, you can have the continuous earning of that. If you invest on that one, you have continuously earning out of that. All right. So whatever kind of skill you do, all right, you can earn and you get paid over and over again. So it's just the same thing with our online business. Second, investing reduces mistakes. Guessing is expensive. So, you know, our online business, we invest in the advertisement, and in our system, we have to follow systems so that we will avoid many kinds of mistakes. And guessing is very expensive here. So lack of structure causes frustration and burned out. That's why we have a lot of step-by-step guidance in our community to follow. So when you invest in proper guidance, you save time, energy. You must improve. You move smarter and faster, and not just harder. And the last one, we invest because we create leverage. Investing creates leverage. When you build system and automation, like what we have in our online business, we have system and automation. You're not just trading hours of income. You are building something that can grow beyond your time. And that's how assets are created. Now let's address a little bit of fear, because we are a lot of us here are afraid to invest, right? Many people think, what if, what if, right? What if I lose? What if it doesn't work with me? What it doesn't work in my ability? I mean, there's a lot of what ifs. But let me tell you, what if you fly? What if you soar?
Yeah.
Right? And to be honest, here's the truth. Investing does not guarantee success, actually. No investment is guaranteed success. But refusing to invest on anything almost guarantee nothing, like slow growth. Let me say that again. Refusing to invest is almost guarantees slow growth or almost nothing, because you don't want to take the risk. And of course, there's nothing investment in there, so there's no growth. You meaning you stay where you are, right? So
Yeah.
start small, start smart, and start serious. So as I've said, 40 years for me in this job, I realized surviving wasn't enough, right? We were paying bills and doing everything right, but I wanted more peace of mind, more often, more option, and I want legacy. So the moment I choose to invest in myself, in learning, in building, I shifted from wishing to change to creating something. So as I've said, if you were in our last podcast, I saw milestone, and I saw this because I invested years ago. Now I see income that's coming in. Why I have that income? Because I invested years ago. I started something ago. And that's what it brought me here. So we all have to start with something, right? Before we get something out of that circumstances. So this is what investment for me. All right. So yeah, if you're serious about learning more to how to build the right way, we'd love to guide you through this online business that we have. Not only us, our partners here, we can help you guide. You can ask more about in their business pages, and ask them personally how they can start you to invest in this online business. So with those being said, I will give it back to you, sis Esin.
Wow, well said, Sister Hades. Well said. Start small, start smart. I really like that line. And invest of future. I really like that. Thank you so much for that clarification. And I'm going to pass it over now to Sis and Selma to give us a little input on what you think about investment into this business and what it to you.
Hi. So for me, investment. Well, think about every every business you have to invest. Doesn't matter what it is. Think of having a 5-year-old having a lemonade stand. He also have to invest in that because he have to get the lemons, he have to get the sugar and everything to make that lemonade. So everything, all business, there's an investment, there's a capital. So don't come in and say, oh, well, I didn't know you have to invest. Because to invest in even a lemonade, an ice cream shop, you have to put in that investment, everything have a capital. But what you get back is so much more. Yeah. So like what Heidi said, you're pouring into yourself is an investment too, and you doing that, you get so much more gain in the long run.
Mhm.
So to me, investment is doing the hard work up front. That included the capital, all the mindset, everything you gain along the way, but it's the end. Because when you investment in a business, you have to think about the long term, like the long. It's not a short term goal; it's a long term goal. So everything you're doing in between, they're all investment, and you're pouring in. It's also investment, and the return is so much greater. And the system that we have is a great system, and it's a great investment, and it's a real business. Because like when May first said, we file our taxes. So we register with in Canada with the CRA. So it's a legitimate business. So why not? So like you're doing a role, that's also investment because they investment. So why not invest in yourself?
Mhm.
So for me, investment is you're pouring into yourself for not a short term goal, for a long term goal.
Yeah.
And everything you do in between is just to get a greater result. So, like what everyone said, if you want to find out more, you can reach out to any one of us and we'll show you how. Thank you. Back to you.
Amazing. Well said, Sister Selma. Thank you so much. And yeah, for that out, this is a legit business that has a tax deductible end of the year. Pour into yourself. What you put into yourself, you get the result at the that. And our guest is Doreen to also enlighten on this topic we have at hand right now. Go ahead, Sis Doreen.
Thank you, Sis Esin. So let's define first, like what Heidi said, investing in any kind of business is you need some money. It's not only money that you need, there are also options out of it, your security and your growth for your life. Because when you invest in business, there's an uh, income beyond paycheck. You have your financial security, you have your growth and ownership, and you have more freedom out of it. So when you have a job, it pays only our time. In business, it's a long term, wherein it keeps growing over and over and over. So that will lead you to, it will lead to a legacy for your children and future generations to come. So for financial security, you're relying only for on one income, which is too risky nowadays. Nowadays, you need to think and find other business, just like our business. What we're sharing, it's a long term. It will pass it along to your future generations. So that's the best in our business that we're sharing. And anything that you join, it's always there's an investment out of it. So the last one is your growth and ownership. When you invest in your business, is building your own, not just by helping someone, but we're helping everybody else who's really interested to invest for yourself and for your personal growth also. So in this business that we're sharing, we are investing our time freedom. That's the goal. What we're acquiring for, we need more time for our friends, for our family, and more time for yourself. That's the beauty of what we're sharing and what we are investing in this online business that we're sharing. So if you want to learn more, just check it out and message it's one of us if you're interested in this business that what we're sharing tonight. Thank you, Sis Ezin.
Amazing. Well said, Sis Doreen. That out. Investment is what you put in and what you get out of it. Investing in your time. Don't be scared taking that leap of faith. And just
Mhm.
like everything in life, like she said, once you bet, you'll even have a look at it is an investment. You've invested a little bit of your time in it already.
Mhm.
So investment doesn't necessarily mean money investment. Your time, your effort, taking a course, all is an investment. And just like everything out there in life, you have to put a little bit of to take a leap of faith to see
Right.
to see what is in it for you. And that's why I would encourage you to make sure you at least click one of our links below and go check out the webinar and, and have a look at the free webinar to learn more, to explore more. There is going to be a lot of answered questions in that webinar. So click on any one of our links below and go explore that. And now, the last but not the least, our lovely sister Faluk, if you can touch base on the subject at hand and give us your input on it as well, that would be appreciated. Go ahead, sis Faluk.
Okay, thank you, Sis Ezine, and people that have talked before, ladies. You've shared amazing nuggets. Yeah, talking about investment and why it's very, very critical in this our digital marketing business. You know, everybody wants results, everybody wants to make extra income, but few people want to invest because they are very skeptical, they are unsure, and they are not even ready to do their due diligence to even get first-hand information and not listening to what people are saying, especially people that don't even understand what our business entails. So, when it comes to traditional business, people invest in that. They don't have any level of fear. But when it comes to online business, they have this kind of fear and reservation that comes with it. And the fact that it's online does not exempt it from, you investing to get started into it. So this digital marketing business that we come out to talk about all the time requires investment. You cannot build a serious online business without you investing. You invest money, like we normally talk about the 149 that give you access to our entire business model and you have 30 days to watch the video, the pre-coaching videos, have full knowledge about what the business is about. And within that 30 days, you even still have the liberty in case you feel it's not a perfect fit for you to still call for refund. And our business does not just require that you invest money alone. The ladies here have said about it. We invest time, you invest energy, you invest your time to learn and the willingness to grow as well. Because it's not a get rich quick scheme and it's not a money doubling business where you just put your money, you don't want to put in the work, and you think that you may have return at the end of the day. You must have the willingness to learn new skills that would even help you at the end of the day, to have your expectation in terms of the additional income that you want to make. And why it's good for you to invest, I will just touch on 2 or 3 points. Number one, investments creates commitments. Anything you do not invest into, you cannot be committed to it. When you invest, it's like you saying, oh, I am putting this down and I'm making this commitment to do everything it takes for it to grow and yield return. Not, some people go into certain businesses, they just put their money, they are not involved in running the business, they are not involved in doing anything, and they just want a return. And those are shiny objects that doesn't usually last. At the end of the day, so many people usually get their hand burnt from such businesses. But here, when you come in, you invest the right way, you invest your time to learn new skills, with time, things would move if you're willing to put in the work. Because like I said, it's not a get rich quick scheme, right? So once you come in, be ready to take your business like as if it's indeed a business, not to come and fold your hands and expect a magical result. It doesn't work that way. So another thing I'm just going to talk about is that When you investment is like seed that you're sowing. When you sow a seed, then you can then expect a return. Just like a farmer that will sow a seed and after a while have a bountiful harvest, even way more than what he or she invested. That is equally applicable in this our business here, because when you invest, like I relate it to a seed, it's like you investing in your future. You investing into that time freedom that you want, the financial freedom you are aiming for, and just for you to have a better future. So the cost of investment at times is always kind of even lower than the cost of not investing. So the question here now is that if you are so scared to invest, just ask yourself this question: what is the cost of me not investing in another 1 year, in another 2 years, in another 3, 4, 5 years? Will anything change from what I'm currently doing? So if you can answer that question sincerely, maybe you're just living on a single paycheck, aiming for something better. Meanwhile, you are not taking any extra step to work towards that, better future that you're looking at. So just ask yourself that question. In another 1 year, if I didn't take this, leap of faith to invest rightly into my future, will anything change? And I can tell you, because there's this saying that you cannot keep doing the same thing and expect a better result. It is only when you do something differently that you can get a better result. So if you're ready to take the next step, if you are ready to invest in your own future, connect with any of us here on this call, and we'll be glad to help you and walk you through the steps that requires for you to get started. So with that, I give it back to you, our host.
Yes.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, well said, Sister Foluk. I really appreciate that. What a way to sum this up. That is amazingly well said. Investment requires commitment. If you don't commit yourself to anything, there's no accountability. You have to be committed for you to see yourself take that next step, to show up every day. And this is where the investment part of it comes in. I love how you say if there is no, it's like a shiny, there's a wishing that doesn't last long. And that's not what this is. This is not get up. There's accountability, and that requires you coming in and showing up at investment. It will drive you to show up every day. I love that. Well said. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much, everybody here. I'm not sure if anybody has the last word and last input before we round off for the day. I hope we got some answered questions here. I hope we got some light bulb turned on from what my beautiful sisters have all said. Please take care of yourself, invest in yourself. What you put in today, if you don't do it, might in the next 2 years, in the next 3 years. So think about that. Take a pause, take a moment, and look at your life. Think about this. Treat yourself. Like, look at it like you're treating yourself. Invest in yourself for your next 3 years, for your next 5 years. It won't hurt you. And the investment we are talking about here, you'll be amazed when you watch the webinar what we are talking about. It's not a lot. It is something obtainable. So I would encourage you to click on any of our links here, follow, and go watch the webinar. And if you have any question, DM any one of us. I will be glad to respond back. So my fellow sisters, does anybody have anything else to say before we wrap it up for the night?
Yes, I think we're good.
No, tomorrow, right? We
Yeah.
have to invite them. We have to invite everyone, whoever watched this
That's
video.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you watch this on replay. We have a live workshop, or we have a live webinar. It's a no cost webinar, so it's free for you to watch it, learn it, and you decide if this business is also for you or not. Yeah.
That's right. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's happening Tuesdays and Thursdays. So, yep, invest your time by watching the live webinar because that's where you're going to start to change your life. Remember, nothing changes if nothing changes. So, hit that button and join us live next time again. All right. So,
Check it
thank you much,
out.
everybody.
Thank
Thank you, everyone.
you.
Bless.
Thank you,
Okay,
and see you
thank you.
again
Bye.
in our next live. Bye,
Thank
sister.
Thank
We'll
you
see
so
you.
much. Thank you, everybody.
Good
Good,
night.
good, good,
Yes.
very
you.
good.
Awesome.
Yay!